So I'm gonna have a little bit of a disclaimer before the tutorial. Technically, I've recorded this tutorial. I'm recording this part way far after I recorded the rest of the tutorial, but something like came to mind in between now and then. The route for this game is still really rough, and I did mention that. But not only is it really rough, but it's not certain exactly, and it's still being changed very often, but it's still just not quite certain what is fastest. A lot of people are doing a lot of different things, and even a lot of people are changing up what they do to accommodate themselves. So some people are going and getting different health, or more or less health items, and some people are getting different armor. It really just depends on their own preference and skill level at the game. So as far as the route goes, I would recommend just looking at. I would recommend taking this route, the route in this tutorial, with a grain of salt. It is a good route, and you can use it if you want. But I would also go look at the routes of other people that are like higher level players of this game. If you go to the website PBTracker.net and go to the Games tab, look for Shovel Knight. It'll be like the 7th option. And then just look at there'll be links to all the videos and VODs for people's runs. Just go check that out. Watch those runs, take notes, see what routes they're using, and use that to get the relative route. You can just bounce around the video too if you want, but use that to get the routes. Again, the route I will be using in this video is a good route, and you can use it. But I even do say in that route that you should make changes depending on what you're comfortable with. So taking that in mind, one of the biggest purposes of this tutorial is less of detailing the route and like what order you should do everything. It's more of what you should do within the stages. It's more of the strategies that are within the stages. So if you're a big experienced speedrunner, like you know how to optimize a game, exactly how to figure out what the fastest way to do something is, then this tutorial is not for you. This is for the newer speedrunners that aren't as familiar with stuff like that. So the person who isn't going to get like, oh, I should use the flying dagger over this pit because it's going to be a lot faster than just walking across. So the primary purpose of this tutorial is to detail these are the tricks you can do, this is the fastest way to do each room, stuff like that. If you feel like you can already figure that stuff out yourself, or if you can just be bothered to go get that from other streamers or other videos or whatever, then go ahead and do that. But if you want to know what the fastest way to do certain parts is, then this is exactly where you want to be. And I will be updating the videos as new strats come up, so if someone's like, hey, you can do this room a lot faster if you do this, then I'll go and update the tutorial to compensate. But until then, but just keep in mind that the route for this game is very, very rough. Again, a lot of people are doing a lot of different things, so just do whatever you're most comfortable with. But for now, enjoy the rest of this tutorial if you choose to.